This is an awkward scene to be on, since apparently there's no music here for some reason. Yeah, I think the Shadowmancer will work. I had to think about it for a sec, but he's fast, so he can kill things that Lyric sets up. Do we have a point? No, we don't. We used it on... We didn't get a point. That's right. Because we have not been able to find, what's-his-face? The, librarian. Not even a combat librarian. Forget where all we've gone. Yeah, this is the, Oh, I guess on a save and reload it, refills this. Interesting. Yeah, I think we want the... If... That's not it. Yeah, we want the stun option. The stun is just a much stronger seeming option than the alternatives. On a save and reload, apparently it changes all of these. Weird. Or I just misremembered. I'm certain there's Naziri blood somewhere on our outfit. Which, yeah, that is inappropriate as hell. But, I mean, that's... We technically possess it. Oh, that's weird. The save file was saying we were in Chapter 6 already. Strange.
Greetings.
Kinda telling that, Isabel has been the one we are fighting for, trying to find, to try to kill, for the longest period of time, and right now looks the most trustworthy of everybody. Because right now, Zachard looks about as trustworthy as, you know, I can throw him, and I'm not particularly strong. It is kind of strange, though, that Isabel seems at odds with both sides. Which, at this point, I mean, fucking so are we. Now, Slight doesn't have combat applications. Awareness did. It also has extremely useful non-combat implications, so that's why it got maxed. Lyric, to the best of my knowledge, does not get a Raven, so Overwatch is whatever. Health and Vigor are useful. Vigor is probably the more useful of the two, given that we have a health relic. But I'm thinking that combat is the one we want to do now. It'll make us more physically capable. It'll allow our two first people to potentially do 9 damage on a not super consistent basis, but as consistent as we have access to. Beyond that, Vigor and probably Capacity are honestly what I think we're gonna go for. Capacity isn't as big of a deal as I thought it was originally. We haven't had much issue with running out of... Well, that's not true. We've had a lot of issues of running out of storage space, of weight. But we can always just toss shit. There's plenty of ingredients, plenty of standard items that drop in huge quantities, such that they're no longer that worthwhile. So, at this point, I think, going forward, after we grab this point of combat, as mentioned, sleight of hand, very little use to us, especially if we're going to keep that fencer, which I think we will. Merchantry, I don't give a shit. It has some out-of-combat use, but if I really want somebody with high merchantry, I can grab one of the people that has high from the board, put a merchantry relic on them, and then check the shops. And then kick them the fuck out. Overwatch, as mentioned, I think the Fencer, because of her... Well, the Fencer or the Shadowmancer, since they have the Raven access, are going to be more permanent members because of that. Probably the Fencer, since I've more experience with her, and we have the relic for her. So, Pack Horse, just for carrying capacity to make it so we don't have to toss anything, and Vigor. Definitely feel the way to go.
Yes.
It's really interesting to me, though, that Isabel seems to be implying that we had the same goal all along. Which is interesting. We don't know. Zachard was demonstrably not telling us the entirety of the story. So I'm guessing it's... yeah. Unsurprisingly, this is the room of import. Do we have... oh, actually we can make all of the things. I shouldn't be making anything, thinking about it. Oh, we probably just missed the recipe. I kind of doubt that it's important, given that it's under the consumables, and more specifically, is with these curing consumables. And once... oh, well, actually, I guess we need the broken equipment and animal hides again. Once we have those, and the Mithram ore... our Shadowmancer will have an actually worthwhile, relic. That may end up working better for him than the, oh, I want to grab the Overwatch relic. That may end up working better for him than the, class-specific relic. I don't know what the class-specific relic form does, though. Keep thinking that this has actual good mouse controls, or that just mousing over will provide me with what I'm expecting, but it doesn't. I was expecting to be able to talk to her. Another ascending room. Interesting. Well, I guess that's a given then. Oh, we probably need to talk to her. So I suspect this will provide us with another dream. Sand bear. Cinderia. I do find it kind of amusing, well not amusing, kind of like more darkly amusing that she has not found time to clean the blood from her armor. Well, that's disturbing. So I guess my question is, what dumb costume do we get for this? Oh, maybe not a costume. Maybe. Probably a costume. Let's be real honest. It's probably a costume. I guess that's a lot of sober wraith. And there's this, and that's probably the last area we want to go to. I am kind of curious how Helga fared. I don't recall seeing her, which is... I mean, probably bad. This isn't the... I expected a bit of dialogue, not for her to just take the bath. Game. Oh, when did we get that little pillow? That's neat. That's probably from, rescuing what's his face? Or, reviving what's his face? Oh, yeah. That looks really dumb. I mean, it's one of the better ones on this page, but all the same. Oh yeah, this one has the bag that looks really dumb. When did we get this? I guess that's for having done the... Oh, we can talk to, these wraiths. How did Niravir get out? Oh, well, I guess maybe he didn't go to, the shelter. He doesn't appear to be a wraith. Yeah, I guess it seems likely at this point that Helga died. That's unfortunate. So, this is the way through there. Doesn't look like there's anything there. It not looking like there's anything there does not mean that there's nothing there, though. And it's not that big of a deal to explore it, given that we can run. Yeah, there's a lot more codex pages here. Oh. I think I know what this is. Based off of the Sailor Lunara title. Yeah. It is better than most of the rest of them. But no. Well, maybe. I'll check it out, see how it looks in movement. Which is... no. It's not that much worse than this one. It's just, I don't... the purple kind of stands out. In a negative way, surprisingly, given that I like purple. So I guess Mithra's probably going to die. Well, yeah, given that we end up getting attacked at the end. I had seen dyad before, and I'd kind of assumed that it was a typo. Given that we have a perk point, I do think Vigor is best just because that'll bring us up to 16. And I think 16 is kind of about the point as to where most of our fellow back row folks are. Obviously, it won't do anything for us now, but can we go back to the shelter? I don't know. Does not look like it. But I mean, who knows? There's the distinct possibility that oof. That carrying capacity wouldn't help us now either. These corpses are kind of fucked up looking. That's Isabel. Yeah, it looks like Isabel's who we need to talk to.
We have a job to do.
Uh-huh. This is the final area. We'll probably be making multiple trips, so I'm not too concerned with it.
Huh?
We'll start by just checking the areas out. Well, Eric, you could always grab one to find out.
Aha!
Oh yeah, we still haven't checked out. There's a lot of writing we have not checked out. That's a good Foxier statue. So presumably this area was, at one point in time, occupied primarily by the Foxier. I'm trying to see if I can see far enough up to see any markers. Huh. What are the green things all about? Well, we can check them out. Not a big deal. Yeah, it is just the Shadowmancer and such. Okay. There I was mostly checking to see if it was going to be worth it to walk backwards if we did figure out what the green things meant. Oh, treasure room. And mimics, but, I mean, lyrical. Make sure we avoid all of them. I'm surprised we don't get a, well actually maybe these are the essentially crit results for these chests. An interesting looking room. Yeah, okay, I have no idea what the hell the green means. We passed through one without it seeming to have any effect, so... Maybe it requires us to have passed through all of them? I don't know. Oh, what, Weird, it says there's a passage to the right there, but, apparently is mistaken. And the, kind of mandragora type things in the background are very creepy. Oh, I think once we, get like a crowbar, that's what the, green things will be. What? I thought we just walked through. Yeah, it's also, this game... has done a pretty good job of, actually being pretty creepy. Okay, so it looks like both right and left lead to where we want to go. Actually, do we have... I'll hold off. Looks like staying along the top is the way we want to go.
Keep a wary eye.
We've not found the positive effect for eating it, but we also, I know that inspecting it seems to, well, what I have found so far, I shouldn't just say flat out. It seems What? What? Oh. I thought we were in this room already. Don't ask. I can't explain that one. Combat? Combat. Ah, and these are the glooms that were talked about. And a poison. Now, what would prevent probably using this on the gloom? I was hoping for her to get a critical to get her back up to 4 energy, since she's the only one that I actually used anything energy with. And oh, that was inspectable. There was something here that was inspectable. Maybe not. And one of these is probably a mimic. Yep. And because we have had so many, yeah, and I'm guessing it might be a lock. Or a key, not a lock. That, provides us access to those green, passages. Ooh, ooh. And I'll start tossing junk next. That was actually a bad idea. What did we... Oh, this. I don't know how much those sell for. I have to imagine it's worth it, but, We also just don't have the weight. Oh, and it's a good thing I went this way anyway. The other routes into here are, I don't get it. More fox ear statues. Now, since we tend to take straight passages, straight paths, Overwatch has not been, or not Overwatch, Terror has not been relevant to date. Now, if he had a whole bunch of, say, that Mithram ore, I would happily purchase it. Actually, was there anything to the left over here? No. Wasn't the Tantini a, set of lingerie? Charlotte's extremely powerful lingerie saved the day. Video games, y'all. Huh. Is there really not a rest site here? Oh, it's... No. I was expecting it to be on the left side there. Oh. Might there be something else? This game hides way too much shit like this. Thinking you can talk to your people at these ones, but it's just regular campsites you can talk to people at. So it looks like probably that, because I doubt we'll be able to cut through there. Oh. East, east, east. Well, north if we can, but I doubt it. necessarily be useful, but because I think we aren't really that interested in the alternatives. They are a little bit longer. And with Vigor being the primarily
Keep a wary eye.
most difficult to replenish. I've always opened the box. I've never come across the bad result. Hey! What's Befuddled do? Oh, minus slight. I genuinely don't give a shit. I hit Q instead of E. That was dumb. I doubt it'll matter, but all the same. Who the hell even has Merchant in this party? This is all just on Amber's 2 Merchant. Impressive. Oh, we can't go... Yeah, we can't go up. That's expected. Similarly, we can't go down.
Keep a wary eye.
So I think she likes candy normally. It's whatever one is the top. Ah, combat. That's good. Been a little bit. I think we're probably going to take this fight the same way we did last time. Just because the green flame archer only seems to use single target, and thus is not the most dangerous enemy. Of course, that is kind of the odd thing with our current setup. We very frequently rely entirely on basic attacks. I guess I could have checked out. No, because I want the straight path. We'd have to deal with the combat regardless. But. I do wish her flourish did combat damage. It doesn't matter that much. But it'd be nice if it did. I was hoping for a crit. In that case, to kill, not as much for the energy. The energy would have been nice, but... And as has become the standard, when I'm hoping for able to miss, he doesn't. Yeah, maybe I would have been able to bypass the combat. It's not that big of a deal, it's not that dangerous anymore, but... I thought I don't remember the skeleton key. But it looks like, having done all of those little side quests, was probably a good thing. I will say though that this being a whole bunch of rescue missions is definitely pushing me towards, you know, maybe we probably don't want to, just get out from here. Which is fine. Probably should have just used this on him. If I were thinking. But everybody else needs vigor more than they need health. Yeah, with everybody having good base health, two of them from the combat relics. Health just isn't near as much of a concern. Yeah. With a couple people being down a little bit, and with it unlikely to matter.
Huh?
Okay, so we don't get our 3 health. We do get our 3 vigor. Since I'm unsure as to the status of the green ones, I'll check this out and that'll decide our first passage. That's technically safe. I'll take the south one, though. And it's combat. Which is, you know, what I was trying to avoid, but... Oh, that's bad. And some of the damage was going to end up being neutralized by it. Didn't seem worthwhile. But, rough. I think holy water was necessary for one of the things I was looking to make. I don't know that it's still one of the things I'm looking to make, but I know it was relevant at one point. With it mostly being scrap and junk, I'm not too interested. Yeah, the shop seems to be static here. It's not very good, though. And this is going to be a combat area, which is annoying. Remember this group, this setup. I will say that I find it kind of interesting that as time has gone on, healing has gone from, oh yeah, it seems important enough to understand why some characters have the prey ability, to, you can craft and heal stuff anytime you come across a camp, anytime you come across most of the campsites. And just most of the time, by virtue of going through the areas, you end up with enough healing items to cover. So, whatever. Like, I think I have more healing items in my inventory than were there when we left. Yeah, just lots of junk here. And since the next area is the final one, it really will not matter. A little bit of healing and a little bit of vigor recovery will be useful. Now that is a maxed out terror gauge. That is the first time we've had a maxed out terror gauge. I suspect that the reason why I had been unable to, oh yeah, it just changes everything to presumably be fights against higher level ghosts, which is presumably also how you get interesting. Like ectoplasm, and that's why I had been unable to acquire ectoplasm. If there's another actual thing, though. Yeah, that should be, well, let's make another couple brews just to be safe. So, well, that's annoying. I'm gonna take the east route to start, since that one, there's two possibilities. I suspect I'll need to take the longer of the rooms, but yeah, we're good. Or longer of the routes. And it's weird, this music has a modest level of tension, but it's one of those where, unlike a lot of pieces that are designed similarly, it's never brought me a little bit of anxiety. Oops. Oh, let's drop a salt crystal. Okay, so it is the longer one, but that's honestly not a big deal. Combat. Against the green flames. Well, that's weird that the trainee has more HP than the fighter. Wait, no. Yeah, okay, so that'll do bonus damage, so should be able to one-shot. Yeah, the additional point of combat that I have for Lyric has been extremely useful. It does strike me as a little bit strange just how many of the... There are a lot of traps where it's just the person in front matters. I think this is a time for Flourish. And since the Shadowmancer's attack will do 3, can take those out pretty easily. Even if she were to crit, I think her crit would only be 5, so yeah. Oops, I should have attacked the... Oh, does it really matter? No. His turns don't... At this point, his turns don't do anything negative for us. I wonder if that recipe that we don't have is something to use that dust with. Was there a... No, I think it was just somebody's... Somebody's feet made it look like there were things there. And this is one of those where I don't really understand why they let you choose. Because I don't think this... Yeah, these don't have the... healing or sleeping spots, or music or sleeping spots. Healing or sleeping. So, this is likely the way into the tower. Hopefully we can find Olga. Oh, we're good right now. I was trying to hit the map and then realized. In this case, I'm preferring to keep my energy. Oh, that sucked. Since he does go more frequently, his energy is more easily restored than Amber's. Yeah, I don't have the weight for those luxury items, but that's fine. To the best of my knowledge, they're not actually worthwhile. I'm gonna hold off on advancing too far up the tower. I'm going to guess that at some point in time the stairs get broken. Likely needed to come over here anyway. I was thinking maybe that was the gate in question. And we see the dwarven shield and axe thing. I don't remember seeing this before. Well, it's a good thing we grabbed that key. Ah, so this is Cinderia. Interesting. Now that priest healing everybody is quite powerful. So. That hurts his awareness, but nothing else, so. Far from the worst thing to, Oh, he's strong against, elves, I think. Yeah. Oh, humanoids and elves. I didn't notice that Abel's turn was delayed. Fuck you, game. Oof. Jesus, minus fucking 3 to everybody? Are you fucking kidding me? Or for... At least we have some things that don't rely on that. Is that? No, it's not. That was good. And she's dead. Ah, so we got 2 elf relics. Oh, and it gave us a Sylvani perfume as well. So, by doing all of those side quests, we apparently saved our allies. I am curious though, there was further paths up. But, oh, I guess we can't go back. There was still another path that I hadn't checked out, and I was gonna check out, but I guess we can't. Huh. No, I don't believe I've actually let a gloom get a turn. We might end up doing so this time, though. How much HP do these have? It has 5. And they're not immune to the poison or whatever it is, so... Well, what's the other way? A rest site. I suspect there to be an actual sleeping option here. Oh, sleeping and music. Thankfully, this is a boss area, so, I mean, terror doesn't do anything. I don't know why I expect going back through doors to be instant. I guess it's because sometimes it is. I know it's dependent on if there's actually just a door in there, but... Ooh, what's this green fucker? Shaded Royal Guard. I think the priestess is the one to take out. How much HP? Yeah, it does not have enough to keep it alive if everybody hits. There's no guarantee of everybody hitting, but... And that's good, because that does like 4 damage to him or something. 5 damage. So we only need to do 6 damage to him. We only need to do 2 damage to him. And he's dead. Oh, enables awareness loss for that's good. Completely unnecessary crit there. Oh wait, there was a... Okay, so that's a door, apparently. Let's go up. Voodoo doll, mysterious cube, necklace of teeth, and cursed knife. I hope that's important. I think we're here. Also, it showing those objects would seem to suggest that they are important. Actually, let's just grab everything we can toss. A couple of these. Interesting. Wonder if there was a hint somewhere. Probably. Well, so like this seems to suggest the green on top, the white on the bottom, and the red on top of the white. And I don't know what the last color is. Yeah, okay, so cube, doll, knife, teeth. Knife teeth. Cube on top. Teeth on bottom. Fuck. Maybe the doll? Okay, I don't fucking know. What's the map say? Yeah, map was one room over. Yeah, that actually suggests the same thing. Cube on top, teeth on bottom, knife on left, voodoo on right. Weird. Actually weird. That just doesn't make sense. Why would that not be working? I'm... Oh. Okay. Let's check something real quick. Oops, that's not where I wanted to check it. Where I wanted to check it was not here, which is a door, but back at the puzzle. Get that knife out of the way. So, what I just noticed were... I'll show it off real quick. It's the solution. It's just also really annoying. Like the knife. The knife is pointing to that, like, skull and the bag, one of the bags, which suggests, since the skull is in the bottom right corner, it is either left or top. But the bag, there's bags on both top and both top spots, which means that it has to be the left side. So knife is left. Now the teeth are going to... That doesn't make any fucking sense. A heart and a... Fuck, maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. A heart and nothing, apparently. Oh, that's a heart. Oh, but I guess knife has to be right. Well, shit, I don't know. I was thinking skull was bottom right. But there's no way to do skull and bag. Unless it's pointing to the items that are on the... Okay. Maybe it was just a poor drawing of a heart? Okay, I'm gonna try the knife on left. What it wants top. I'm just gonna swap the teeth and cube and do knife and doll. Okay, so that worked. What does that do? Who the fuck knows? Oh, that opened the door. Oh, there's additional drawings in the background that provide further hints. That's odd that he's in the back. Also, interesting that they have somebody with 6 speed. Ah, he can only attack the front with that. I do wish we had a stronger blight, but a little bit of damage over time to everybody should help. I say, completely forgetting that that shield exists. Fortunately, that's just a loss of 1. Well, by hitting the warrior, that prevents a bit of damage. Oh, I thought the leader was at 2. Don't ask me. Now the leader's at 1. Oof. That's pretty fucking brutal. Fuck you, game. Interesting. More relics. Now, does that mean we have the... Nope. Ah, interesting that it's not, yelling at us about the weight. Ah, and, Sylvani have given us a whole bunch of things. I'm curious about this, though. I guess that might be from the dwarves. I am a little bit concerned about our, weight status. I wish we, could employ like a runner or something to go take a whole bunch of shit back. I'm also curious, since we actually do have access to, this one's a little bit unfortunate. The, Scoundrel's getting Slight. As mentioned, Slight's not a combat thing. And, unlike Fencers, they don't have the other stats to really stand out. Yes, their basic attack does hit 2 enemies, but, they could really use a point of combat. For that matter, the fact that this, which is the red one, which to this point I had kind of assumed that red provides combat. 3 damage and stun for cost of 3. Is that the exact same? 3 damage and stun for cost. It is the exact fucking same. What the hell? I think I prefer, not because of the slight, but because of the vigor, I prefer the large cylinder. 8 additional health doesn't seem like it will be particularly relevant. Now, I'm hesitant to go up there for the very specific reason of the game has been a dick about not letting me use storage before. Immediately after an event wherein I had a shit ton of things to store.
We have a job to do.
Of course, this probably would not be as big of an issue if I knew where the fuck to go for Haven. It might be there. I don't fucking know. It looks like it is. Okay. So, Hedge Mage. I suspect this improves both sides of the Hedge Mage's heal. Unfortunately, it's a heal. And of course, Hedge Mages don't do damage. Their basic attack is also a heal. It's not a great situation for them. The battle flag. I have no idea what it would do for berserkers. Frankly, I don't really care that there's a color difference there that it strikes me that color difference is about as good as berserkers are. The tactical grenade, it's nice to have just so, you know, if our fencer does go down, we do have a backup relic. Not that the shit to make the regular relic is that hard to get. I'm curious what the upgraded Flourish does. I think the Flourish was, the basic version was a heal and like +2 combat for 3 turns. So additional combat or making it longer would both be real good. Now, this though, this might make Lustine's worth it. I think I will need to compare one against our good buddy the Dragoon. More specifically, we need to, I'm not going to drop it until I can confirm that I actually have access to that room. That's not where I thought I was. Is it the top floor? Have I already forgotten how... yes, I did. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to deny it. My memory of the layout for most of the shit is fucking terrible at best. Okay, so... There's a Celestine right there. Okay. Now, I don't know what... Oh, it looks like this one has the same set of abilities anyway. So, let's drop our Shadowmancer. Let's pick up Celestine. Let's put on the shield. So, she could take either role. I don't know what... This might be comparable to the stun, but it's more expensive. Fortified, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, her stats put her at the point where she could replace either, and she would be a better front row character than either. I definitely understand why a lot of people seem to suggest either the Fencer or the Dragoon. because of course the taunt, which is basically free, and cover you there. Now, she is a much better, 1 point of awareness better, leading character. And of course she does additional damage against whatever the red things are. The damage reduction just doesn't seem that worth it, though. I'm gonna check out a scoundrel. Yeah, okay, so +2 combat for two turns. It was only 2 turns. I was thinking it was 3 turns. I was also thinking it healed for more. I may have been confusing it with Prey. Okay, so that upgrades it to the point where I thought it was to begin with. And Hook's a good ability. If I'm being entirely honest, though, I think she's another one that might be best suited with gauntlets if you can get them. We have more money than we really know what the fuck to do with at this point. So yeah, with this, she would regularly be doing 6 damage. And under Predatory Roar would be doing 10 damage. Probably for just 1 turn, maybe for 2 turns. It's tough to say. If it's for her next 2 turns, that's really good. If it's for just the next turn, that's considerably less worthwhile. But there's also the matter of, well, who does this replace? And the awareness suggests Sable. And the Shadowmancer with the 3 combat has been good, but not as good as I was expecting it to be. Mostly because the other abilities... The stun is short range, which is disappointing. The dagger wouldn't be anything. I'm gonna check and see if there's another... Yeah, there's some more scoundrels. And I think scoundrel and... Oh no, they don't have the hook. Shit. I think it refreshes on save and load, so... I'm just not sure that Scoundrel would really be worth it, is the issue. She'd do more damage, which would make fights go quicker, but... Would it be worth the loss of the taunt? It's like, well, you know, what's our fencer here for? Our fencer is here because... Sorry. She's a tank that can stun. Well, if... And her stun is long range. So it's a matter of, well, I'm really, for the most part, after that, considering, well, who else would I want to bring along? And that answer is somebody who's fast, so either the gunner or a Shadowmancer. And they do comparable damage, so... The gunner can do a big shot, which does more immediate damage. The Shadowmancer can do a little bit of damage to everybody. I think it largely comparable to the taunt. But for a more combat-focused character, it's not that good. But I'm really leaning towards getting rid of the Dragoon just because I think that ultimately he's not pulling his weight consistently. Do we have a gunner? I think we do. No, we got the Berserker one, not the gunner one. And the Hydra Humor didn't... It just bumped up the length, I think, which was really disappointing. We don't have a second gauntlet. So, if we were to go Scoundrel anything, that second person would not have a good relic. Especially since the pelt doesn't seem that good. I'm actually gonna check out even though I have no faith in it. So 10 health, combat +1, health -2 for 3 turns. 13 health. Otherwise the same. Yeah, it's just... I don't know, they're just so combat focused that it's... And their other stats are shit. And they're slow as hell. Like, I really wish I had the gunner relics. I just don't know where the hell to get them. Because it seems like those would be the ones to really work well with what I'm trying to do. And ultimately, I'm just going back to the Shadowmancer. And we didn't even end up using the Adventurer's Kit relic. Because we weren't at a point where we got low enough at any point in time. Which was a bit surprising. Normally we do. But that's going to be it for